Now let's see what's on TV.
Escalators, escalators, escalators!
So, as we all know from our history classes as children, Christopher Columbus sailed the ocean blue in, 1642 or something like that. Well, pretty much it was a race between him, Vasco da Gama, and probably, I don't know, somebody from Spain. It was pretty much those three nations racing against each other to see who could find the best routes and trade, and pretty much Columbus just had this idea, oh, maybe if I sail the other way, I might get there quicker. And, the speculation was, the world was flat. No, actually, they knew that the world was round. So, and Vasco da Gama, he was just trying to navigate the world at that time, and Diaz was just trying to find better trade routes all around and maybe cut across Africa. So after everybody went over there and found what they wanted to see, Hernan Cortez went over there with the promise of gold and spices and all sorts of slaves. And Francisco Pizarro also headed over there to hop on the gravy train. Magellan also tried to circumnavigate the world, and he tried to find quicker ways to get around, and he went all around the eastern India area and South Asia looking for places, and Cabral was just all over the place, traveling from Asia to South Africa and South America.
Oh, sometimes I get a good feeling, yeah. Get a feeling that I never had before. No, I get a good feeling, yeah. Oh, sometimes I get a good feeling, yeah. Get a feeling that I never had before. No, I get a good feeling, yeah.
So, pretty much by around 1493, Spain and Portugal had pretty much divided up the world at that point. It was called the Line of Demarcation, and pretty much it was saying, hey, Spain, from this side on over, you can, explore whatever is over there, and you can have it all. And Portugal was like, okay, well, I'm going to have the rest of the side, and you guys can just have, this little tiny sliver. So, and like I said, at that point, it was just these three nations, Portugal, Spain, and England, just all trying to see who could find the greatest treasure at that point. And not London, but England had pretty much dropped out of the race at this point because Spain and Portugal were just all over the place with the conquistadors and all of that stuff.
Gas power stick!
Don't hit me! Impossible!
Gas power stick!
Later on, England, France, and the Netherlands, and everybody at this point had just started jumping in on the race of exploration, and John Cabot and Franzaro and Hudson and Drake, they were all over the place. Just everybody at this point was just trying to find as many slaves and how much gold and spices that they could all find, and everybody had been back and forth to the North America and South America, and some people had even gone up to Canada. And John Cabot went to Greenland or Iceland and all the places they really could do, and Drake was all over the place, still weaving through South Asia area and the islands down there. I'm sure trading and going back to homeland. And at this point, it was just an all-out brawl. Drake explored South America for I don't even know how long, just weaving, trying to find, some little passage. And he came down to this little part of South America at the very south tip, and it was just pretty much a river trail at that point where they could sail right through. But I mean, if they would went, I don't even know, maybe a day's worth more, they could have just went around the south tip. But yeah, so pretty much at that point everybody was all over the place, and just circumnavigation and who could do it first, and spices, slaves, gold, greed for the Pope. Yeah.
Yeah, soundtrack, what's poppin', baby? Y'all ain't know, I go by the name of Lupe Fiasco, representing that first and 15. Yeah, and this one right here, I dedicate this one right here to all my homies out there grinding. You know what I'm saying? Legally and illegally. You know what I'm talking about? So, check it out. First got it when he was 6, didn't know any tricks. Matter of fact, first time he got on it, slipped, landed on his hip and busted his lip. For a week he had to talk with a list like this. Now we can end the story right here, but shorty didn't quit, it was something in the air. Yeah, he said it was something so appealing, he couldn't fight the feeling, something about it. He knew he couldn't doubt it, couldn't understand it, branded. Since the first kick flip, he landed, labeled a misfit, a bandit. His neighbors couldn't stand it, so he was banished to the park. Started in the morning, one stopped after dark. Yeah, when they said it's getting late in here. So I'm sorry, young man, there's no skating here. And so we kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, coast. And away he rolled, just a rebel to the world with no place to go. And so we kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, coast. So come and skate with me, just a rebel, looking for a place to be. So let's kick, and push, and coast. My man got a little older, became a better roller. Yeah, no helmet, hell-bent on killing himself, is what his mama said. But he was feeling himself, got a little more swagger in his style. Met his girlfriend, she was clapping in the crowd. Love is what was happening to him now. He said I would marry you, but I'm engaged to these aerials and burials, and I don't think this board is strong enough to carry two. She said bow, I weigh 120 pounds. Now, let me make one thing clear, I don't need to ride yours, I got mine right here. So she took him to a spot he didn't know about, some odd in the apartment parking lot. She said, I don't normally take dates in here. Security came and said, I'm sorry, there's no skating here. And so they kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, coast. And the way they roll, just lovers intertwined with no place to go. And so they kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, coast. So come and skate with me, just a rebel, looking for a place to be. So let's kick, and push, and coast. Yeah, before he knew he had a crew, there wasn't no punk, and they spit fire shirts and SB dunks. They would push till they couldn't skate no more. Office building lobbies wasn't safe no more, and it wasn't like they wasn't getting chased no more. Just the freedom was better than breathing, they said. An escape route they used to escape out when things got crazy. They needed to break out. They'd head to any place with stairs, any good grinds, the world was theirs. And they four wheels would take them there until the cops came and said there's no skating here. And so we kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, kick.
So in a nutshell, the Age of Exploration was a huge impact on history in general for people like France, England, the Netherlands, Portugal, Spain, even for North America and South America. The fact of colonization and just exploration in general was a very booming time, and it definitely changed the world forever.